Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is TapX Goblin, and today I'm coming in with some updates and extra announcements on the TapX Recruitment Challenge. So for all of you going for the RC, please do listen in and, just hear me out on this video. But before I dive into that, I want to talk about the gameplay for a second. We have a solo double DNA with the TAC-19 shotgun brought to you guys by TapX Stomp. Check them out in the description below. Very awesome gameplay. I personally find it much more fun than watching like a triple or like a quad DNA, just because it's with a shotgun, it's more fun to watch. He's just running up, blasting kids apart, and it's definitely an awesome gameplay. So show some love to Stomp's channel in the description below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the video. So I want to kind of cover a few things about the TapX RC and, mention some extra things that I feel like a lot of people going for the RC maybe haven't, seen, because, not everyone going for the RC follows me on Twitter, and, I tweet a lot of live updates. We've actually picked up our first person from the RC already, and we decided that instead of waiting till the end, if we saw someone who really stood out to us as we went, we would just pick them up before the RC, before we even reached the deadline, pretty much. And we picked up this guy named Savage. He is a 13-year-old streamer. He really did a great stream. We stopped in there, we watched him for a while. He's really interactive, and we're glad to have him on the team. And we are still looking for more people. Ideally, we want one commentator, like 2 players. And for players, I can't stress it enough, we don't really want a W, quite honestly. We love older CODs. And don't worry about the score line either. All you have to do is just put hashtag TapXRC in the title and submit it, and we will see it. I promise. I search the hashtag on YouTube and Twitter every day, and I go through every video that I haven't seen, and I go through all the tweets that I haven't seen. But what we are more interested in is the entertainment value of the gameplay that the players put out. I would much rather on TapX upload just a single nuke, like a solo nuke on like Favela, than upload another solo triple DNA or some AW or Ghost gameplay or some like support ridden, BO2 ground war gameplay. Like the BO2 ones are, fun to watch, but I mean, you gotta shake it up. And, MW2 is a fun game to watch. Everybody loves to see that game. So, instead of focusing on score lines with this RC, I'm really going to be focusing on the guys who can play those older CODs and just put out, still impressive, like a solo nuke or like, some really cool BO1 gameplay, but not some crazy like solo triple nuke or like solo 90 gun streak on MW2. I'm more so focused on just the entertainment value of the gameplay. So if you get a gameplay on an older COD and you don't want to upload it, believe me, just do it. Just try it. If you don't think the scoreline's good enough, we're not really looking at scorelines. We'd love to see older CODs. We've had a couple MW2 submissions. I'm kind of, disappointed in the amount of older COD submissions we've had, because I can't stress enough, we really don't want any newer CODs because they don't do well. The ratings don't, pull through, and we see that people don't want to watch that content. So we want to put out what people want to see. And right now, older CODs are doing incredible on YouTube. So we want to see players, even if you're not good at older CODs, give it a try. If you're primarily a AW player, you're really only good at AW, give it a shot. Try to drop a nuke, COD 4 and above, anything past COD 4 but before Ghosts would be incredible. We love to see some, BO1, MW2 gameplays, World at War, crazy stuff, just really cool gameplays. Even if it's just an average gameplay, it doesn't have to be anything incredible, just something that kind of stands out. Like I said, we really love the entertainment value, and Scatman agrees with me on this one. We talked about it, and we're focusing more on the entertainment of watching the gameplay than the scoreline. That's what we're about here at TapX, just being an entertaining, content producing channel. And another thing I want to mention is you can submit as many gameplays or commentaries or graphic, designs or, link us your stream as many times as you want. Don't just link it once and think you're done. There's no limit. You can tweet them at this. You can upload like TapX RC videos like 10 times a day. You could submit as many things as you want. And this especially goes for players. The more responses, the merrier. We will much rather have someone who submitted 10 responses than a guy who was maybe a little better but submitted like 3. We'd rather have the guy who maybe wasn't as good as the guy who submitted less but worked harder. That's what we love to see, a hard work ethic and some great content, and if we see someone working hard, we notice that, believe me, if you guys think that, because I didn't reply to your tweet, I didn't notice you, believe me, I see you guys grinding and I respect it. So, once again, to remind you guys, the RC ends on the 10th of April, excuse me, I just choked the fuck up. I don't know, it ends on the 10th of April, excuse me, at 11:59 p.m. Central Time. So, you guys can look up that time zone if you don't know when that is, if you live in a different country, and, I'll accept some late submissions, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, because we're not going to be announcing the winners until maybe the 12th, maybe the last, wave of winners, because what we're probably going to do is upload a video and just announce everybody that won, but we will mainly be tweeting at the people who we are picking up, to let them know before the video. So, this is just kind of clarifying some things for you guys. Like I said, we'd really love to see some good old COD gameplays. Just don't focus on the scoreline. Just focus on playing the game, having fun, and let's say you drop a nuke by, complete accident, maybe you didn't even mean to, upload it. We'd love to see it. We'd love to see some nukes on this channel, some COD 4 scorelines, some BO1 gameplays, World at War, any stuff like that, any old CODs we would love to see. So thank you guys so much for listening to this video. Best of luck to everybody on the RC. Can't wait to see some incredible responses. Keep on grinding, and believe me, I am noticing all of your guys' hard work, and I respect it. So thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, and check out Stomp in the description below for this awesome gameplay, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.